Introduction. Bonjour, mes amis. In this video, we'll be discussing the advantages and disadvantages of living in France. From its famous landmarks to its food and wine, France is a country that has a lot to offer. But like any other country, it also has its challenges. So, whether you're planning to move to France or just curious about this beautiful country, stick around to find out more. Advantages. 1. Quality of life. France is known for its high quality of life, with excellent healthcare, education, and social benefits. The French government invests heavily in public services, making them accessible to everyone. 2. Food and wine. French cuisine is famous for its taste, variety, and sophistication. The country is also the world's largest wine producer and is renowned for its vineyards and wine-tasting tours. 3. Tourism. France is one of the world's top tourist destinations, attracting millions of visitors every year. The country offers a diverse range of attractions, from historical landmarks to beautiful beaches, ski resorts, and cultural festivals. 4. Fashion and luxury brands. French fashion and luxury brands are globally recognized and admired for their elegance, craftsmanship, and style. Brands such as Louis Vuitton, Chanel, and Dior are synonymous with luxury and exclusivity. Disadvantages. 1. High cost of living. France is an expensive country to live in, with high taxes, housing costs, and healthcare expenses. The cost of living in Paris, in particular, is among the highest in the world. 2. Bureaucracy. France has a complex and bureaucratic administrative system that can be frustrating for foreigners and locals alike. Obtaining permits, visas, and other official documents can be time-consuming and difficult. 3. Strikes and protests. France is known for its frequent strikes and protests, which can disrupt public transportation, services, and businesses. These strikes are often related to labor disputes, government policies, or social issues. 4. Language barrier. Although English is widely spoken in major cities, French is the official language of the country. This can be a barrier for non-French speakers, especially in rural areas, where English may not be as prevalent. Conclusion. So, there you have it, mes amis. The advantages and disadvantages of living in France. Despite its drawbacks, France remains a popular destination for visitors and expats alike, drawn by its rich culture, history, and charm. Subscribing to my channel and liking my video will help me, so do not hesitate if you like the video.